You guys are amazing, and you know you are. 10,000 of you have subscribed to my channel, and I'm completely blown away. It's taken a while to get to this point. I've been very inconsistent with YouTubing over the past 5-6 years or whatever. There's been a lot of reasons for that. A lot of them I don't think I can honestly talk about, but I cannot overstate how passionate I am about creating videos and doing YouTube and all the things involved with it, and how flattered, honored, and humbled I am by the fact that so many of you have enjoyed at least one of my videos. I'm honored. Thank you so much. Since I started the channel about 5 or 6 years ago, I think this has been the main milestone that I've kept talking about. And don't get me wrong, I celebrate every new subscriber. I'm as excited now as I was when I started to see that number going up, that people are actually engaging with my videos and want to see more. I'm so thrilled to have hit 10,000 subscribers. It's taken a lot longer than I expected it to, or kind of would have liked it to have taken. But all things considered, with how hectic my life has been the past 4 or 5 years, and how distracting some of those things have been, I think we've done phenomenal getting here, and it's all thanks to you guys. So I wasn't sure how I was going to celebrate hitting 10,000 subs, and I know it's late, and I was going to do a video reacting to my old videos. I think that's better off being a separate video because this video has taken long enough to get around to recording as it is. What I'm going to do instead is I'm simply going to reintroduce myself as a YouTuber, give you some of my backstory, because some of you might not know why YouTube's such a big deal to me, and I feel it's important to share my perspective there, so that you guys know what you're in for. My name is Gray. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a musician, I'm a gamer, I'm I don't know quite how to put it, a very enthusiastic studier of health and the human body, and I love sharing all of these interests with you guys here on the channel. The reason I got into YouTube initially was about 7 years ago now. I suffered a horrifically bad tinnitus spike. It became so distracting and so debilitating that I could no longer function in day-to-day life. I basically just curled up in my room and hid for 4 months straight. And it was a very, very difficult, dark time. Almost, if I had not had the experiences I've had over the past few years, I would easily consider it the darkest period in my life. It was brutal, to put it very simply. I couldn't function. I couldn't play a video game, which is one of my main passions to try to relax. I couldn't read a book. I could barely listen to music. I had to stop all band-related activities because of it, and it felt very difficult to do because I've been damn near comatose. And I've done gigs in the past. One of the bands I was rehearsing with at the time, I played with a drummer that used metal drumsticks and hit the drums so hard he could demolish cowbells, solid chunk of metal. He could fucking demolish them within a song. He hit that hard. I could hear my ringing crystal clear. All the different noises. At my worst, I had 5 or 6 noises at any given time. I could hear it clear as a bell over that level of noise. I started studying every element I could that I thought might have a physical connection to my tinnitus. This is how I got into mewing, funny enough. It wasn't called mewing at the time, it was just called oral posture and orthotropics, but I started studying that because I was convinced that that oral posture issue played a role with predisposing me towards tinnitus. It probably does. After a few months of this, I was really starting to struggle. I was really starting to despair, and I was straight up suicidal at one point. I was really starting to struggle to see the point because I couldn't live my life like that. I was doing my best to cope day to day. That was all I could do. I kept reading, I kept studying, I read every medical study and different bit of information I could find about tinnitus. But as other sufferers will know, there are massive gaping holes in our understanding of it within the medical community, and there wasn't a lot of help available. So I kind of drifted back to just trying to distract myself from the ringing. And I was playing Harvest Moon at the time. That was one of the video games I was trying to play to distract myself from this noise. And my little brother saw me play it and said, oh, you should check out Stardew Valley, which is basically like a modern remake of it. Because of the ringing, I couldn't really focus on it and engage with it properly. So to make things easier, I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll just watch, a walkthrough of it on YouTube. And then I found a video by a YouTuber named Markiplier, who I knew nothing about at the time, or how big he was on the channel on YouTube. I just knew he was some funny guy with blue hair, and he was playing this game that I wanted to play. So I watched his video, and I'd never really watched gaming videos on YouTube before, but something clicked. It was so cool to see someone combine, like, my love of gigging, performing, with my love of gaming. I'd never checked it out before then, and I have no idea, honestly, why I didn't, because it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Watching that was the first time in months I genuinely took my mind off my ringing. Because combining performing with gaming, and let alone you can make a living at it now, was just mind-blowing. But what really touched me with it was while I was having this feeling of, oh man, that's like, actually got my mind out of my head, off of my problems, and made me feel a bit better. I read through the comments on the videos, and the majority of people commenting at the time were just saying exactly the same thing. Whether they were suffering depression, or domestic issues with their family, or they had various other chronic issues, whatever. They were all connecting and vibing with the same thing, which was seeing someone joking around, sharing their experience, having fun playing a nice video game. It was beautiful, in a way I can't describe. It got our minds off of our problems and connected us in a really wholesome way, which you don't fucking see that on the internet very much. Seriously, go on a tinnitus forum. Scroll through it for an hour. See the negativity that pops up. And this is meant to be in the places where someone like myself struggling like that should have been able to find support. I didn't bother. The places were so fucking vile and toxic. And just full of people wanting to make other people feel shit. That was meant to be the supportive place, and yet I got that feeling watching some dumb YouTuber shouting at a screen playing a silly video game. I didn't get it in the places I was supposed to go looking for it. For that reason, it really struck a chord with me that what I wanted to do was try being a YouTuber. And I swore to myself, it sounds so cheesy and cliche, but I swore to myself, I'm going to get better, and I'm going to do this with my life. Because it was so inspiring how much good you could do through a medium as humble as just playing a video game and being yourself and sharing that on camera. Like, I never seen anything cooler. I really wanted to try this, but my ringing was still there. I couldn't focus well enough to play a video game, let alone entertain the idea of putting headphones on and recording it like that. That was just, not happening at the time. But I kept watching videos, I was soaking it in, and I kept studying. And I didn't go looking for tinnitus advice on YouTube, but obviously the search history picked things up, and one day when I was watching some gaming video, I think it was Dead Space or something, I saw in the sidebar a video by a man called Julian Cohen-Hill. And it was his first video on tinnitus. And watching that video, another light bulb went off in my head and I knew how to get better. Watching his video, there was a perspective and an experience that was completely lacking in every medical study I'd read on this ailment. I started putting into practice relaxation techniques. It was basically a self-massage in the morning. And then I made a deliberate point, as unnatural as it felt, as difficult as it was, to start trying to engage with my hobbies again. I did my best to cope. Some days I did better than others. Some days I did terrible. Some days I did really well. But I kept trying to implement this self-massage, stay in that emotional state, play a fucking game and relax. And I kept practicing this. I kept practicing. I kept working on it. And over a few months, I started to notice some slight improvement. The second it started to get better, I knew I was on the right track. And that created a positive cycle that quickly got me back to normal. I said, right, I'm going to have to actually get on with it and try to record some videos. I recorded my first videos with whatever gear I had around. And, as most YouTubers experience, wasn't getting any subscribers to begin with, wasn't getting many views, which was fine. Didn't mind that at all. I was just enjoying the process. I was just enjoying the fact that I'd seen this thing that I thought was so cool. And I started trying to do it. And then, I was still engaging with tinnitus videos and things like that at the time. And my first subscriber was a man called Adrian Dickinson, who I saw had done his own videos on tinnitus. And that really struck a chord with me because it kind of blew my mind. I figured I'd have to grow my channel and become like somewhat, big YouTuber, whatever that means, in order to be able to start spreading that message about tinnitus, about, you can get better. Spread that positive message, to be that kind of figure to people that the Let's Players I'd watch had been to me, to help get me through that. I really wanted to do that. I felt like I had a responsibility, with my experience getting better, to share that with other people. Didn't occur to me I could just do videos on tinnitus and do it. Seeing Adrian Dickinson's videos, that was exactly what I did. And he subscribed, bless him. I'm still unbelievably grateful you did, mate. And you've done phenomenal work with your own tinnitus videos. I couldn't be prouder to call you a friend. But I did my own videos, and those were the first videos that got significant views and comments. People were engaging with my videos. To see that so early on in my YouTube career, people were commenting and saying things along the lines of what I'd witnessed people saying when I was watching that Stardew Valley game played by Markiplier. Just, this video really helped me today. Thanks, mate. I can't put into words how unbelievably awesome that felt. And that's what inspires me to make videos. And it fucking hurts when I can't. Like, to not do any videos last year because of all these other factors that have been going on in my life. Yeah, it fucking hurts when I can't do videos. I'm that passionate about it. I'm honored to be here today, to have hit 10,000 subscribers and to be starting to get somewhat consistent for the first time in years. I think it's so awesome and incredible that we're able to connect and share our experiences through videos like this. And that's what I want to do with my life. Having hit 10,000 subscribers brings it on home for me. People are actually watching my videos, which I still can't believe on some level, honestly. I love making videos for YouTube on whatever types of, whatever types of subjects. I just love being here on camera and engaging with you guys, talking with you, making, crappy gaming videos that hopefully make someone laugh, or doing more serious videos like the tinnitus ones or the mewing ones, or doing reaction videos to share my experience that, yeah, I had a really fucking hard time learning to sing. I wish someone had been there to do reaction videos and explain how they learnt it themselves. So to be able to do that and hopefully provide that for people is beautiful in the same way that the tinnitus stuff is for me. I love doing this. I can't overstate it. I love doing YouTube videos. I'm as passionate as I ever was with the channel, and no matter how inconsistent, no matter how late I might be sometimes, I promise you that passion hasn't gone anywhere, and it's not going anywhere. And I'm dead serious about trying to turn it into a full-time thing so I can justify making videos every day for you guys, because I love it. I love it more than anything else. So thank you. Thank you so much for all of you subscribing. I can't tell you what it means. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. It's meant the world, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes from here. So, let me know in the comments below what types of videos you want to see me do, okay? I'm not promising I'm going to get around to them all very quickly, but I love seeing what my viewers, what you guys want to see from me, and what kinds of videos you're passionate about. Let's make some more videos and let's have a really good time. Thanks again, guys. I really can't put it into words how unbelievably flattered I am that so many of you are on board with me for this journey. Let's see where it goes together. I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care till then. Bye!